Okay. Oh no. This is my downfall. I haven't even risen to the top yet and this is happening. Okay, so if you know me, you know that I am a bit of what one might call a hot mess express. Living with me is essentially like living in a disaster zone. I'm the disaster and my zone is the entire room. I think I have a little bit of a genetic predisposition to being messy. This sheet is up, but if it came down again, you would see there's a little bit of mess in the house. I got it from my dad. My mom is very neat. If you're watching this, Mom, not your fault. But I have kind of let myself settle into it being kind of a genetic thing, and I'm like, well, I'm just like predestined to be a disaster, so I'm just gonna be a victim of that. But I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel nice when I am a disaster. And if you've ever lived with me, and I'm so sorry to everyone who's ever had to roommate with me, but you know that it's like Alex is very busy. Alex gets up right before she needs to leave and like scrambles everything together out of her mess. Usually a frazzled disaster, puts on some nice-ish clothes and fools people, but when you come home, you know I'm a disaster. So this year, we're gonna try to remedy that. The first couple of things that I'm trying, the first one, which is really hard for me right now, it's only the 4th day of January and I've already failed 3.5 times, so I mean, it can only go up from here, but that's a sleeping schedule. Usually I would sleep when I was done with things to when I needed to get up for class, and so the only regular thing about that is when I needed to get up for class. But this semester and this year, I guess, I want to try going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning. This year I'm going to try 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., which is 7 hours of sleep. But my classes don't usually start until like 11 this semester, which is nice. So I have like 5 hours of time before I ever go to class to get a lot of stuff done. So that will be helpful for me getting stuff done, getting my study hours in, accomplishing things, having Bible time before I do anything with my day, and trying to go to the gym in the morning so that my nighttime is more free to study and do like more relaxed things, because I had the problem where I was going to the gym and lifting heavy, and then instead of it exhausting me, it like got my adrenaline going. Let's go! It's Tuesday, but who wants coffee? This semester, we're gonna try to not do that. I started kind of bullet journaling. If you ever want to see things that you've seen on Pinterest done poorly, come to me. So I have this bullet journal. It's basically just a notebook with graph paper in it, and I've been using it. I'm getting a little better at it. I'm experimenting a lot right now, so I'm gonna show it to you. You can't judge me. I'm trusting you by putting this video on the internet for everyone to see. So this is what January looks like. This is like a monthly view. So I have all 31 days and then kind of what's happening for me, and there we go. So just like, that's my mini goal. My word is create for 2018, and so this month I'm focusing on habits. So this is what like a week will look like. Obviously I have so much improvement to do as far as like making this look good goes, but this is where I can like track my habits throughout the week and kind of keep track of what's happening in my life. I can show you what it would usually look like. I like this layout. That's not important for you to know, but I think that's cool. So that's the whole month, and then I do have this grateful like spread. So every day I get to write what I'm grateful for. So when the semester is messy, this is what it looks like sometimes, where I'll just kind of write a bunch of stuff on it. So I can just show you let me show you finals week so you can kind of see what this was. Finals week. Each square can be a task that you complete. For me, it's usually an hour. So here you see genetics, organic, cancer cell genetics, organic. Each square was an hour of studying for me, whereas like this
reflection could just be a task that I finished. And then appointments or events are triangles. You can look up online what the chart is, but an arrow through something is like if I'm moving it to the next day or whatever. You can keep track overall down here instead of just having like individual things. Whatever you want to do. This is my tracker for January. This is my favorite part of a bullet journal, is the tracker, because it helps you to see your goals more tangibly and kind of see like, are you doing the things that you said you were going to do? Or are you doing the things that you want to do? So when you make your tracker, you go in like with a vision. You're like, I'm going to do this. And then you see if the activities and actions that you're doing are like matching your goals. These are my goals or things that I want to keep track of over the month of January. Yeah, and then I can keep track of PRs and how much money I want to save this month. So I think this is really cool. It's also kind of motivating because I like to see progress, and so this is helpful. This is how I keep track of my life a little bit. It helps to keep me organized, and you all know from watching this video that I'm absolutely not organized. Another thing that you might have seen at the bottom of my January tracker, there is a little thing that says clean 15 minutes. If I can do it every night, I think that will keep me on track, and like, because I won't have as much stuff around me to make a mess with, that's the goal, that I won't make as much of a mess, and if I do, I'll have 15 minutes to put it away. I've been doing it every day so far. It's only been 4 days, so I think it could be good. I'll definitely keep you updated. We're working on it. I'm a work in progress, obviously, but 2018 could be a time where I overcome a little bit of my disastrous self. I think part of it is part of my personality, so I'm not promising perfect organization. This is gonna be how I operate, but my space will be cleaner. That's the goal. For the church fam and my family and friends who don't see me or live with me or talk to me frequently, I'll just give you a quick update on what semester 4 of 8 of my undergraduate career looks like. I am taking Organic Chemistry 2 with the 5-hour lab, and then Cellular Biology, Spanish Conversation, and medical ethics, and I think that's it. It's 14 credit hours. I also still working in the Drosophila lab. I'm doing a project right now on diabetes and the insulin signaling pathway, which is really cool. So if you live in Holton, you know that I got the Johnson Cancer Center Research Award, and then I also got 1 Spark Tank, so I have grants that will fund this next semester, which will be really good, so I won't have to work as much if I don't want to. I also am still working as a CNA for Angels. I love being a CNA, and I know that's like, I think it's really rewarding to just like get to love on people. It just warms my heart. I'm still the president of PAWS. PAWS, if you don't know, is Peer Advocates for Mental Wellness and Success. This will be our 3rd semester on campus, so we're looking forward to growth and doing a lot of fundraising. We will be doing more like events, like new events, Pet Away Stress, and probably adult coloring book night again. Just like fun stuff. We're working on it. I think there's a lot of improvement to be seen still, but because it's only our 3rd semester, I think we have a lot of room for growth, and right now it's kind of a mess, and I'm running it. It is a passionate mess. It's in progress, and that's all we can ask for. So overall, those are my intentions for January. You can expect a video later this month where I update you on how all these like things that I plan to do are going. Yeah, thank you for watching. I am so excited to see how many days I can go in a row waking up at 6 in the morning and going to bed at 11. Probably none, but that's what goals are for. A great January, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all the things. Bye!